Hey everybody, welcome back to the warbossfitz channel. Today we are doing, episode 4 of the campaign of our High Elves versus Robot Legions. Well, in the last couple of games, the Robot Legions have, they've been losing games, but the High Elves have just been losing units. So this is what we are down to here, if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. So we got 5 protectors all on their own, because Aladdin is up recovering somewhere. We have a Guardian Cleric with 5 protectors, giving them regeneration. We've upped it to a squad of 10 stingers. Then we have our jet bikes, and we are trying out 3 close combat elementals with shields that give them shield walls. So we are going to see what is going to go on today. The Robot Legion actually has to fight down. They have like 1,900 points, and this is everything we can take. So they're taking 1,500. Because I can only take 250 points more than we can in the campaign. That's in the rules. I didn't make it up. It's in the rules. I promise. I swear. I swear. So let's see what they're bringing. So over here for the Robot Legion, they've got their bikes. They've brought their spider. They have their annihilators. Well, not annihilators. They're Tri-Scorpions with their Annihilator Lord. Then we have 3... these are going to be snipers, because I don't have any sniper units made up. But for today, those are snipers. They have the ambush and the hunter rule. And then their 1 remaining squad of warriors has been bumped to 10, and they have a robot lord with caster 2. So this is going to be interesting. So here's our table today. I'm just going to go right into it. We got 1, 2, 3 objectives across the board. 12-inch deployment, the usual deployment. Yeah, let's go ahead and get down to it. So go ahead and roll us a dice, Mr. Robot Lord. I got a 6. I got a 5. All right, so Robot Legion is going to deploy first and go first, and we'll be back after that. Okay, here we are for deployment. They have their ambushing snipers over. They're in ambush. And then we got the chunky boys, the bikers, the big group of warriors, and then the spider there on the front. And then for the elves, we got our elementals, protectors. We got our unit of stingers that has scouted forward. Our other unit of protectors, these guys have the Guardian Cleric in them and the jet bikes. So this is what it looks like at the start of turn number 1. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we got the hover bikes moving in there. Who are you shooting at? You shooting at them? Okay, let me pull out my tape here. Are they... You're going to be at -1 to hit because they have a stealth.
Why not? Any way to ruin a long year's day.
What's up with this blatant racism against elves?
You have an elemental on the board somewhere.
Yeah, I do.
Stupid long ears.
It's your fault. Okay.
Alright, so it's going to be 12 attacks on a 5 now.
Yep.
With flux.
Yep, with 6s exploding with her flux. All right, so hitting on a 5, so there's 1, 2, and then this is going to 2, 3, 4, and that is it. All right, so we save on a 4. So 1, 2, 3 go down. Splat, splat, splat. Well, that's a good way to start off. So next activation, or first for the elves, we are going to use our fast charging to go over to those warriors. All right, here we go. We have a 7 dudes, 2 attacks apiece. It is reliable and poison, hitting on a 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go.
I do not consent to this.
Oh, it's okay. I'm daddy bad touch right now.
Easy, Uncle Touchy. What am I at, a 6 now?
Well, it's AP nothing. So what's your
3?
3? So you save on a 3.
3 for him, 4 for them.
Okay, so you save on a 4. And you reroll 6s. Reroll that 6. So was that 7?
7.
Yep. Okay, robot. So 6. So you lose 6, and you get to fight back. Okay, fighting back. 4s and a 3 for the big guy. So 2. Okay. We save on a 4. We're good. Morale test for you. You are going to pass. All right, we're all set. So we got the spider. You gonna drop the snakes or drop the bots?
Yeah, we're gonna drop the swarms.
Okay, you get to drop a swarm within 6. All right, now they are completely a separate unit. So now the spider goes. Okay, go shoot.
Right there. I'm gonna shoot all 6 shots at those guys
Okay.
because you Uncle Touchy me. So it's gonna be 6 shots on a 4 AP1.
Okay.
Wow.
So we got two hits. 3 hits. AP1 saving on a 5. So I lose 2. Whack, whack. So that means morale test time for them. And we're good. Next up, we have our elementals. They're going to go 12 to boop there. Okay, then we have the Annihilator Lord and his boys. They're going to be moving forward to come and engage over here. Okay, we got our protectors. They are going to go 8 to right about there. And does that put us within 12? It does. Okay, so they are going to fire into that squad over there. So their shots going to be 10 shots hitting on a 4 with rending. Hey, that worked out pretty good. So we got 1, 2, 3 rending, and then the rest at AP nothing. There's
Rending.
So there's going to be 3,
This one didn't blink.
and then the rest on a 4. Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be 2 more. So then you have robot regeneration, robot save. Dip it! 1 bite takes 1 wound. Shut up. You got the little boys. They're going in over there. 9 attacks.
So it's gonna be 9 attacks on a 6 with rending
Okay.
for nothing.
For nothing. All right, so we fight back. We've got 5 guys left. So 2, 3, 4,
I have 1 request.
5. What?
Be gentle.
Be gentle. All right, we're hitting back on a 6. For 1.
Okay.
1 with poison, so you save on a 6. Yep, so that's 1 wound to your guys. You fail morale, or you fail combat. You fail that. Time for your robot saves. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So you take a total of 5. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. So next activation, we're going to have this unit of protectors. Yes, we are being very aggressive today. We're going to move forward here and then fire on Le Scorpion. Or not Scorpion, Spider. So here we go from this angle. We got 10 rending shots, 3 non-rending shots, because he's in range over there, all hitting on a 4. So whiff, 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 whiff. So then 2 rending, and the rest are regular saves. So there's 2, and the rest save on a 3. Ooh, we got 4 in there. All right, so then a robot saves. That's a dead spider. Wee! So we got warriors. They're gonna move out. They're gonna shoot. Okay, so Robot Lord has saved his casting points. Let's go ahead and shoot.
On 3.
On a 2 for him because he's reliable. Yep.
And then on a 4.
All right. Wee. All right, so the whites are AP 2, the rest are AP nothing. Whites are saving on the 6. So save 1. 6, so that'll be the rest of the squad. Hopefully, I stop rolling 1s for these guys. All right, last activation for us this turn. They're going to go there, and then they are going to fire on the little robot babies. So here we go. 9 shots hitting on a 3 with rending. So boop, 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 boop. So we got 1 rending, and, well, I mean, everything saves on a 6, so just that. No, robots. So you save 1, so...
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's it for them. So here we are at the end of turn number 1. We got this one over here is contested. No one holds the center objective, and this one is just hanging out. So moving on to turn number 2. So we have the snipers drop in on this tower behind everybody. Your turn first. What are you doing? Oh, snap.
It is going to be 12 attacks. Whites are AP2, blacks are AP1. Everything is rending. Everything on a 3.
Okay. Uh-oh. With rending. So we got 2 rending. Okay. So what was it again? Whites are AP2?
Yep. Blacks are AP1.
Okay, so AP or a rending on 6. We save 1. This is AP1 on a 3. We save it. This is AP2 on a 4. We take 3 more for a total of 4. Now I get to fight back. All right, so we got 6 attacks back, hitting on a 3 with rending. AP1. So we... Oh, well, yeah, we're furious, but we didn't charge. So 2 rending and then 2 at AP1.
Sit. Nope.
Nope.
4.
Okay. There's 4 total he needs for his robot save, and he saves 1. So you're going to lose 3. That means I lose combat by 1. We're not scary. We're going to pass our morale. So first activation for the elves, we're going to take our jet bikes, and we're going to go up here. Right to the top of the mountain, and then we're going to fire down into those snipers. So we got 9 shots hitting on a 3. You got cover, but we got rending. Not a single rending. So here you go. All this at AP plus 1. Saving on a 3 because cover. So there's 2, so you got 2 robot saves to make. So you're going to lose 2 robots. Bow, 2 snipers. So then morale test for the last sniper. He fails. Robot save for him. He's good. Lone dude in a tower. Next activation, the warriors over there. They move their slow little butts forward. And then they're going to shoot at that squad there. Okay, so the big guy is going to be saving his spell power, so he's going to be up to 6 next turn. Now, time for them to shoot over here.
He's on a 3.
Okay, he hits.
And that is blast a 3. Actually, he was on 2 because reliable.
Yep.
And these are on a 4 at AP2.
All right. All right, let's go from this angle. So for that blast weapon on a 5, so we saved 2 of them. And then over here on a 6, we save 1. And then this squad has regeneration from the character for... Wait, 5's the... Only 5. So we lose 5. So that's going to be everyone except for the character. Morale test for him. He's going to pass. Next activation, we got our protectors. They're going to go whoop to here. And then they're going to fire into that squad there. Because that's a problem. So here we go. 10 shots with rending. Hey, we got 2 rend hits. And then we got 3 regular hits. So 2 on 6s, 3 on 3s, I think. What's your armor save on those guys?
3.
3.
6.
Well, here, take another dice. That one went into the ether. So, no.
3s.
All right, so 2 robot saves. No. So that is 2 wounds on there. No morale tech needed. Got some bikes.
I know what I wanted to do in my head.
So, after a little bit of repair, the bike's made it up there. What are you doing?
Obviously, I'm shooting.
Obviously, you're shooting at what?
I'm gonna shoot at your bikes.
Oh, you're shooting my bikes?
Yeah, they're mean to my snipers.
What my bikes do to you?
See previous statement. They were mean to my snipers.
Yeah, your sniper's still there, though.
Bruh. Alright, so I'm gonna do 12 shots on a 4 with flux at your Power Ranger bikes.
Okay. Not my Power Rangers. So here
Go,
go
exploding
4, right?
Rangers. Yes, sir.
So 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6. Okay, we save on a 4. Uh-oh.
Robo Raggy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 2 bikes gone. Bap. And then morale test for the last one on a 3. Okay, we are good. So Mr. Character here, he's going to move forward. And then he's going to shoot at those warriors over there. So we got 3 shots on a 4. Okay, never mind. He's not going to do a damn thing.
Or isn't he? Well, use the sniper to shoot your stupid Power Ranger.
All right, he's going to use his sniper to fire at my Power Ranger bike.
AP 1 on a 4.
Well, AP 1 on a 2 because you're a sniper. So AP plus 2 because you have the hunter rule. So saving on a 6. If he takes a wound, morale test, he's good. And then last activation, haha. We're going to be charging in. So we got 6 attacks hitting on a 6 because we're fatigued, but we are furious. So 1, 2, oh shit, 3. And then so it'll be 3 at AP4 because it's rending, and then 2 at AP, or 3 at AP1 because furious.
So on a 4.
On a 6 for those.
6. Sorry.
So there's 1 save.
And these are 4. Because my save's a 3.
Yep. So 3 total. Robot saves for those. You take 1. Well, that's enough to wipe him off. So then you get to fight back. Okay, fighting back.
AP 2, AP 1 on a 6.
Yep. So we got 1 at AP2. And we are going to fail, so he takes 1. So morale test for you. You're going to pass. You get nothing over there. This one's being contested and contested. This turn, well, yeah, robots still get turn. Robots get the first activation. Moving on to turn number 3. All right, they're all bundled up there. He's going to shoot there.
Warriors.
You got your 6 spell power.
And it's what, within 12?
Well, for the big one, yes.
Yeah. Technically, they are within 12.
All right, so he's going to use his big spell power. I think it's Firebots or something like that.
Firebots, 2 enemy units within 12, take 6 hits each. I'm putting everything into it.
Okay, goes off on a 2. And it goes off. All right, so 6 hits on both of those squads. So this squad here, saving on a 5. We're going to lose all 5. And then our elementals, that turns into a 3 because the shield wall only affects things that are not spells. For 1. So, morale test for him. He's going to pass. So doing that took away the shooting target, but if you come over here, you got a couple that can make that. Well, you don't block line of sight to yourself, so you can shoot there.
4.
Okay, so here's all their attacks. I think this character is gone. So the black's going to be on a 5, everything else on a 6. And then they have regeneration. Well, no, still 3. 1, 2, 3. Bip. Gone. Over here. We're going to charge in there because there's nothing better to do on a 3 with Rending, AP1, and Furious. 1 hit. Good job, buddy. And you save. Okay. Okay, him fighting back. I was on a 3.
Yep.
With Rending. Yeah, he's dead. Oot. Next is his turn. The bikes are going to come shoot my Power Ranger dude. Well, yeah, they have range. It's 18 inches.
He's a dead, dirty duder.
Yep.
On a 4 with flex.
Okay. Ugh. So, buddy, I think you're done because all of this needs a 4. 1, 2, 3. That's enough. Boom. So what we have here is a round 3 tabling by the robots against the pointy-eared devils. Yes. So we are going to head inside and see what happens. And we're also going to check out what has happened with the community this week. Okay, we are back inside with our lists here. Now, on my notepad, a 0 means that the unit died. So it is all of the High Elf fleet and just 1, just the spider for the Robot Legion. So let's go ahead and start off with the High Elf fleet here. So again, we're looking for a 2 to a 5 to recover the unit. A 1 means it's dead, and a 6 means it gets an extra experience point. It just liked getting beat in the head. So let's start off with our first unit of protectors up here. Hey, they come back with an experience point. All right. Next, we're going to do the Guardian Cleric and the Protectors. They are separate entities, so let's go ahead and roll for the character. Ooh, it is a 1. Let's roll for the Protectors. The Protectors have come back. Let's look up the rules for the Guardian Cleric. So here we are. We are going to be rolling on the injury fate table. So let's see what happens. A 5. What does a 5? Traumatize. Get -1 to rolls when taking morale tests. Ooh. Alright, so let's go back over here to the Guardian Protector, injuries, and traumatized. Uh-oh. Next, we're going to go to the Stingers. A 6. They end up with more experience points. Right. Elemental Strikers. Don't do it again. Oh, they come back, at least. And then the Jet Bikes. They come back. Now, as far as unit kills, the only ones that killed anything were the Jet Bikes, so they go up to 5. Meaning they're going to roll on the XP chart over here. Let's see what they get. A 1. +1 and +2 move. Okay, we can take that. And then it was the Guardian Cleric and its unit of Protectors. Got an experience point because they killed the little baby bots. So we almost lost another character here, but everything did come back today. Let's look at the Robot Legion, and you can see here he's up to 2,150 points. Just the amount of stuff that he has in this army now. So we have the Robot Lord and his warrior squad of 10. Now they put in some work. They killed a character in his squad, and then they killed another squad of Protectors, and then they finished off the Stingers. So that means they're going to get 5 points right off the rip. So we get to roll for the Robot Lord here in the hero unit section. So we roll to figure out the table he's on. It is a 6. It's going to be the Pathfinder or Healer table. And just because the Healer table looks better, we're going to roll on that one for him. It is going to be a 5 Warden. When the hero is activated, all friendly units within 6 of the hero stop being shaken. Ooh, that's not very good for a robot list. Actually, that's impossible for a robot list. Let's bump that up here. Friendly units within 6 may ignore wounds on a 6. We'll go with that. Alright, now we get to go over to the robot warriors themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to roll on that chart. They get a 6. Fast learner, they may pick any other trait from the list. We're going to give them specialist, giving them +1 to hit in shooting. Why? Because they are definitely a shooting squad. Okay. Alright, so that was the big one. Then we have hover bikes. Where are they on this list? Here we go. They go up 1 experience point. The Tri-Scorpions and the Annihilator Lord. Annihilator Lord goes up 1. The Tri-Scorpions go up 1. Now we need to go down to the Forge Spider. Let's roll to see what happens. A 3, it comes back just fine. So the Robot Legions are going to get 150 extra points, meaning they can have an army list of 2235. We're going to go ahead and save that. And the Elves get 300 for their loss, putting them up to 1,565. Ooh, it's still such a big jump. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on the rest of the planet where our Discord community is fighting. So here we are starting off this week of games. We have Arkhadtoa. In response to a series of strikes on Robot Legion supply trains by a unit of High Elf Fleet jet bike raiders, the automaton set an ambush in place to finally catch the quick-moving elves. The two forces clashed amid the burning wreckage of the latest supply train. At first, the train's escort seemed outmaneuvered and outnumbered, by the fleet's jet bikes. But then the Robot Legion sprung the trap, teleporting in flesh eaters and dry scorpions to wipe out the elves' advanced stingers and snipers that picked off the jet bike squadron's lead psychic. Though it cost the Robot Legions dearly, they finally rid themselves of the jet bikes that had disrupted their supplies for so long. Victory to the Robot Legions. In Turkey, 1358, Game 2 of the Drake Prime Brothers vs. HDF campaign. Round 1 consisted of rushing towards objectives and some opening fire, which didn't lead to much. Round 2 saw casualties on the brothers' end, but the dice were much more forgiving than last game. Round 3 brought more casualties on both sides with the first melee attacks of the game. Round 4 wiped a few units off the board, mostly the brothers. In the end, the brothers came out on top with a decisive 8-2 victory on behalf of the Robot Legions. Now for Face Eater. Game 3 went okay for the elves, actually got to do stuff. However, the Robot Legion still overpowered them, winning the match. However, the Robot Legion player decided he didn't like playing the army, so next game we're both resting our armies. Another win for the Robot Legion. Next is from Magic Mira. Dwarven Guilds versus Dow Union, fighting over ancient power batteries on an alien world. Dwarves moved in and captured 3 objectives immediately, while the Dow Union captured 1. The 2 light ships with objectives immediately moved to fly off the table with their objectives, while the Dwarven flagship sat with its cargo and simply weathered the storm. Missiles flew freely, but the Dwarven turbo lasers destroyed everything but the heavy ships, leaving the Dwarves victorious. 3-1 victory for the Dwarves, fighting behalf of the Robot Legion. I really like what they're doing, using just regular terrain for war fleets. Kind of adds a little bit more depth to it. Second game, Storm Pride Sisters versus Dark Elf Raiders. The Sisters started off strong with solid hits on 2 of the enemy fighters, but the enemy counter-offensive left them down to their hero and 2 other sisters, ending out with 3 1s on morale for the rest of the team. Victory for the elves. Well, at least the elves got on the board this week with you guys. So that is going to be 4 wins for the Robot Legion and 1 win for the High Elves. Let's go look at the armies again. The Robot Legion is going to be up to 2385, and the High Elf fleet is going to be at 1865. Thank you to everybody who is participating in the community games and sending in your results. Hopefully we are going to get some more wins for the elves somehow. Things are just, the wheels are falling off for them. There's just a few more weeks left in the campaign. Let's see if they're going to be able to make a comeback. But that'll do it for us this week here on the warbossfitz channel and the Birthright campaign. I hope you guys had fun watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And I hope you're having fun playing OPR wherever you are. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.